Alright guys, welcome back to another video. I'm going to show you the college teams I have created in Retro Bowl, and in order for you guys to customize the teams, you can customize the player names. There's a lot you can customize. You have to upgrade. If you go to the store here, as you can see I have purchased, you want the unlimited version, and it's $1. And then you have these other ones, which coaching credits or whatever. If you've played the game, you understand that's the way you can upgrade your team and purchase players for your team, which I don't do that because I just think that it makes the game more realistic in order to build your team. So if you want to customize your team, guys, definitely get unlimited version, because in my opinion I think the game is way better when you can customize things like that. So basically, I'm in when you start out, I guess you become a coach for a team. Now you can keep the normal NFL teams. It won't have the roster for those NFL teams on this game, so it's kind of just generic. So in these settings, you can edit these teams, as it shows here at the bottom. Edit teams, difficulty settings, weather, which I have off in this season, or I guess you can say franchise or whatever mode. I have it set to off because you can actually edit the weather for each team, and I didn't feel like doing that, so I turned it off. Also gives you an option for roster size, 10-man and 12-man. I have it set to 12-man. And then you can change quarter length, which I set it to 2 minutes just to keep games quick. It only gives you 2 minutes or 3 minutes. I keep it to 2 minutes. And I don't know what scan lines is. I'm not too sure what that is. This is like my second day playing this game, which I've really enjoyed this game a lot. I've been playing it a lot, and actually played it till like 2 o'clock in the morning last night. So I'll show you the teams right here. If you get the unlimited version, you can name at the top where it says South and North. That's what I have named both sides, basically, instead of AFC and NFC. So I have the South and then the North, and then I kept East, West, North, South for both. And basically for the college teams, I kind of wanted to make it based on geographic, where they're located. It's not perfect, so we'll just go ahead and show you the South. So down here, start off at the bottom, I added Florida, Miami, LSU, and Tennessee as a group. At first, I had Florida State where Tennessee is at, because I try to do what are teams most in the South. But because I am coaching, Tennessee is my favorite team, so I don't know if there is you can't really change the team, I don't think, once you start with them, unless you leave for another team. So I had to make Tennessee there and swap Florida State over into the north side. But as you can see here, we have Florida, Miami, LSU, Tennessee, Florida State, Auburn, South Carolina, Alabama, Texas, Oklahoma, USC, Texas A&M, which I couldn't, it didn't let me add the and in A&M, so I just made it A&M. North Carolina, Georgia, Clemson, and Virginia Tech there. And then we'll go to the north. We have Ohio State, Iowa, Penn State, Nebraska, Arizona, Stanford, Wisconsin, Oregon, Michigan State, UCLA, Michigan, Minnesota, Oklahoma State, Iowa State, Notre Dame, and UCF. Now, when I was creating these, I had a couple slots that I had to change, or a couple teams I had to change, and I was having a hard time. So that's why you see UCF in there. Now, you guys can do whatever you want. So to edit them, you basically, I'll just go through these. Let's just let's go to Tennessee here. So basically, you can customize the name, the short name. Basically, this is going to be on, I believe, the scoreboard in the corner, and I'll play a game for you guys to show you how it looks like. And then when you click more here, it basically shows you what end zone color you want if you're the home team. And then it shows you rainfall and snowfall, which I haven't changed, and whether you want a roof or not for your stadium, which when I was trying to customize, it would not allow me to take off roofs from other teams, so I don't know if that was just an issue with the game or it just doesn't let you do that. But I never mess with weather because I turned off weather, but you can do that if you want. You can do all that. As far as the colors go, you can customize the helmet color, the logo, which is just like a little pixel on the helmet. You can't actually put any logos on because this is a retro game. So then you can customize helmet color, logo color, jersey. Then you have a sleeve on the jersey. Then you got your pants, and then the stripe on the pants, and then you have low sock and high sock. So if you want to make your socks all one color, you can just choose all one color like I have done with the white, and then you have away. So when you do home and away, like you switch over, you're going to have to change the name of the team as well twice, which was kind of annoying, but that's Tennessee. And then you just click save, and then you just keep going down the line. LSU. Now I will say I'll show you when I click on one of the color options. So when you click save, we'll click on jersey for home. These are the color options it gives you. Now they're not bad options. I wish you had more options for the colors, and I was a little frustrated. Their purple isn't that good. Their baby blues are not that good either. So those are the two colors I wish were better on the game. As you can see, LSU, I have home set to obviously white jerseys, and then away I chose the purple. And this is just how I created these teams. I try to do my best job at making sure they are all set to what it would look like in today's college football. So that's LSU, Miami. There's your color options. As you can see, I have set. Then you have Florida. I'll just go through these guys for you guys real quick. Alabama, really simple. Nothing crazy going on with Alabama's, obviously. South Carolina. And when you play the game, you can choose the colors for both teams. If you want both teams to wear their colors, you can do that. Or if you want to wear all white, whatever, you can customize everything to your liking. Then we have Auburn. I don't have any orange in Auburn, but like I said, you guys can do whatever you want. Now, Florida State, Texas A&M, we'll just go through these quick. USC, Oklahoma, we have Texas, Virginia Tech, which some of these colors are same for some of these teams. So we have Clemson, Georgia, which you can see. I believe, let's see, yeah, on away pants I made white, and then home I made their gray pants. So the home uniforms look pretty good for this game. North Carolina, like I said before, guys, the baby blue, I was not really happy with, but I'm not gonna complain. So that's North Carolina's. Then we go over to here's Ohio State. Then we have Iowa, and Penn State, Nebraska, Arizona, which I did a jersey and pants for their home, and Stanford, Wisconsin, Oregon. Now Oregon, you could really do whatever because I mean I know they play with so many different colors, but I try to keep it traditional and kind of simple. Um, Obviously traditional. I mean the green might be a little too light. You might want to go a little darker. Michigan State, UCLA, Michigan, Minnesota, Oklahoma State, Iowa State, Notre Dame, and then UCF, which I just did black and white. Yeah, so that is that for the teams. You can go up to the top here. It says reset all teams, which I don't want to do this all over again, so I will not. So if you mess up or you want the NFL teams back on here, you can do that. So that's it. And then when you're done editing or whatever, you can click done. Now you can do whatever you want. Like I said, you can customize this to be, if you want to do high school teams, you want to do anything really, you can customize all the colors, the names, whatever. But this is how I did it for the college football. This is kind of like, I try to include, the teams that are good now. And obviously, I chose Tennessee in there because that's my favorite team, and that's who I am playing as in here. And so, yeah, that's that. And then when you go home, I'm already in my this is year 3 I am in. And as you can see, I am 10-0 right now. And if we you can click on the standings in the league, and it'll show you here the record for everyone. So let's see, in the Southwest, Oklahoma's leading, and then we have Clemson leading, and then Florida State there. Then we go to the North. We have Ohio State, UCLA, Stanford, and Notre Dame in the lead so far. And then you can go to schedule. It shows your schedule. I think this is, upcoming schedule. And you can go back through the entire schedule and see how you did and whatnot. And then playoffs, it just kind of shows you based on how the season has gone and where you're at, where you're sitting, what are the standings are right now. So that's that. And then obviously, so if you guys want me to do a series video on me playing this game with college teams, I'm going to stay with Tennessee because obviously it's my favorite team. But my first year, I think we played like one game. I think it's how it is. And then my second year, we ended up going 13-3 and then losing in the South Championship game to North Carolina. And I think either North Carolina or Wisconsin had won, I guess, the national championship, if that's what you want to call it. So, and then year 3 here, I'm undefeated so far, and I had a really weak defense to start, I guess, my career. So I got it up to 5 stars, which I think is max in the game. In my offense, I don't really focus too much on the offense because I have a lot of playmakers. If you go to my roster, I have a really good running back. My receivers are really quick, and I have playmakers on defense. So I had a lot of issues in year 2. I had like 3 or 4 overtime games, which I believe I won. But I gave up a lot of points, so I really focused on the defensive side in this year 3. Offense is pretty easy to play in the game. So yeah. So you go there. Go to front office. As you can see, you can upgrade, your stadium, training facilities, rehab facilities. And as the game goes on, you'll get these points, as you can see with the yellow kind of face or whatever. And in the top left corner, you can see that's your total coach points or whatever they call them, credits. And that'll upgrade. So if you upgrade your training facilities, that's gonna be able to you'll click on here the little I, and it'll tell you higher quality training facilities help players gain XP faster. So I try to keep upgrading that, because after games or so many games, you'll be able to upgrade your players in different categories. And then stadium, you can improve your stadium facilities to make fans more positive after a win and less negative after a loss. And then you have rehab facilities, which better rehab helps players maintain good condition and recover from injury quicker. So as the season goes on, you won't be full strength, but having a good rehab facilities are going to be able to make sure your players are good week in, week out. Then draft picks. I think either week 6 or 7, whatever, it pops up a message saying this is going to be the last week you can trade. After that, you can only cut players. Now, I did trade one of my players, and I got a second-round pick because I was building my defense up. So far, I have a total of 4 picks for the next draft. As you can see there, it shows you more information. And offensive coordinator, you can see it's a 1-star because the game's pretty simple to play, and I don't really need an offensive coordinator that's really good, I guess. You can extend their contracts. You can sign other coaches for your staff. Defense, there's that one. At the bottom here, you can see free agents, staff hires. So free agents, you can see with your credits, you can pick up a player to help your team out. And the thing, I need a tight end. I need a better quarterback, and I definitely need to get a kicker. Those are probably the 3 main ones I need right now. And I definitely want to build the defense up. So once you're in here in the free agents, you can click your roster and you can kind of look at what you need and so on. So we'll go back. And then you have staff hires. You can go here and you can hire better staffs, which I want to get a better defensive coordinator because I really want to have a really good defense in the game. And then I guess you can refresh hires and it'll pop up some new ones and so on. So yeah, it's week 11. Looks like my next game is against Miami here. I believe that one's at home. Other things too is Hall of Fame. This basically shows your achievements here on the left and your record in year 1, year 2. And then here it shows your record, regular games, 14-3, your win percentage, playoff games, most points ever, I guess, most points combined in a game, biggest win, and biggest loss, which that was my biggest loss, which was in the South Championship game against North Carolina, which I had didn't play good. And then most touchdowns, which I had 5 against LSU. So LSU struggling on this game so far. Then you can go to these other ones at the bottom. Retro Bowls, basically, I guess as far as this game goes, you can I guess it could be like national titles. But as you can see here, it's got the NFL ones on here as well. And until I play this for a couple seasons, it's going to just show up as college teams for now on. So you can see Wisconsin had won in my second year They beat North Carolina 27-6. And then on the right here, it shows you how many you've won compared to the most others have. That's that. Then you have player records. So this will show all the players on your team and what records he holds. And I think the highlighted is your current year. So year 3, you can see I got a couple records, whatever, on here right now. And it looks like you can reset them. So if you were to just want a clean slate, restart the game over, I guess you can do all that. And let's see, Player Hall of Fame. I guess to put players in your Hall of Fame, you need to tag them in the top right corner of their profile page. So, I don't know. I guess at a certain age, players might retire or whatever, or I haven't really played it that far, so I really don't know what happens to players that get too old, but I guess there comes a point where you can just put them in the Hall of Fame or whatever. So that's that. So I guess we can go ahead and start. And little messages are going to pop up. You're going to have players. You'll see. If you played the game before, you understand. You kind of have this moral percentage here. I guess that basically is just, how many, just your percentage of people that like you, or as a coach, how likable are you? Mine's at 70%, but there's this game, even though it's very simple, I mean, they've done a really good job in making this game. So if you're ready to play, I'll go ahead and play a game for you guys to show you how it looks like. We're playing Miami here in week 11. So go ahead and click continue, and this is what I mean. Things will pop up like this, and you have options you can choose from. So a training ground prank by rookie Spain. This is a player I picked up, I believe, in the draft, and a pretty good player. Backfired, causing a right to break out among several players. So you have a decision here if you can find the player or ignore them, and you can see it shows what the effect is. I think I'm going to click ignore because, it was a prank, so, whatever. Looks like my moral went down because of that, probably because I just let it go. So now let's go ahead and play a game. Now here, I'll show you can change your uniform. So if you want both teams to wear home, you can. If you don't want to wear your colors at home, you can. You can do whatever you want. I'm just going to leave it at that. Looks like their defense is really bad. They're 2-7 so far. Offensively, they're, average. So looks like this should be an easy game for me because my defense should be able to hold them, and my offense has got a lot of good playmakers. So we'll go ahead and play, and then you just tap the screen basically to move on in the game. So we got the kickoff, and we got the ball back. So we'll just give it to my running back, and we'll see what I can do. Take it up the sideline here. My running back's got some pretty decent speed, but his problem is his stamina, and he's probably going to get caught right here. As you can see, he's getting and I scored. That was a good run by him. Then when you score, you have the option to either take the 1 point or 2 point. The kicker isn't that good, so but I haven't needed to make a lot of field goals so far this year. Looks like they had a punt. We'll just do another run. You swipe the screen and you can do like little jukes, and they missed me. Looks like I broke 2 open field tackles there, and definitely going to score on this play. He's probably my best player on the team. Already quit 14 zip so far. Looks like they had a point again. Defense is doing good. We have possession. We'll go ahead and drop back and pass. Now let's see. Got that one. 15-yard gain right there. Definitely need a better quarterback because I have struggled using him. Looks like good defensive stop there for Miami. Go ahead and run the ball again here. Not too much going on there. Go ahead and drop back on 3rd and 9. Oh, man, overshot him. And this is what I mean. Probably more on me than on the game itself. So, 4th down where I can punt. Defense has held them up pretty good, so we'll just punt. And we're up 14-0. Looks like they fumbled. And they got the ball back after half. And they scored a touchdown. I just tapped the screen real quick to get back to me. We'll go ahead and run the ball. We'll go this way. See if we can. Pretty good gain right there. Let's see. We'll go ahead and drop back. This guy right here. That's a good throw right there. And that's the guy I picked up in the draft. Not as good as my other receiver at the top of the screen. He's really quick, and usually no one can catch him. So we'll go ahead and do the 1 point. Game's pretty fun, guys. I really like this game. It's really simple to play, and it's quick. These games are pretty quick, so tried for a field goal and missed it. We'll go ahead and drop back. We don't have a whole lot, and that's my best receiver. Interception. That's great. He was beat, but I definitely need to get a better quarterback. We got the field goal, and we have the ball back with 36 seconds left. We'll go ahead and run it. And right up the middle. See if we can. We're probably going to get caught here, and this is what I mean by his stamina goes down, and he starts getting caught. Oh, we missed. This defense is terrible. And we'll go for one again. 28-10, and that is game. Game's over. And as you can see at the bottom, fans 100%. That'll give you 3. I guess credits after if you win the game. So 11-0 on the season right now, guys, and it looks like I didn't know this option here. So if you tap on, I guess, the standings here, shows you win percentage and win-loss. I don't know what this means. Offense and defense. 3.05. Oh, okay, so this just shows you their rankings, because I'm a 3-star on offense and a 5-star on defense, and that's pretty cool. So I didn't know that first, and so yeah, then you go ahead and click continue, whatever, or you can click results, and it'll even show you the yards and basically player stats. Let's see, linebacker. One of my linebackers will receive a fine for unnecessary roughness. I'm going to criticize officials. Well, that'll take away. I'll criticize player because we don't want that on the team. We got to do better than that. Then after you play a game, it'll come up and it'll show you here the condition of the team. So I'm at 76%. It shows you individual condition percentages for players, and it'll show you the stats from the game. So let's see, I ran for 195 yards, 3 TDs, threw the ball for 81 yards, and had 1 TD to that one receiver, Spain, and then shows you some other stats, and then XP in that. And then if you leveled up, depending on how they did, whatever, you get to upgrade your players. So here you go. We have our defensive lineman. We can upgrade you can upgrade tackling, strength, speed, and stamina. Stamina looks like it's maxed out for him. We can upgrade speed, strength, or tackling. I'm going to do speed. That would probably help the team out. So, yeah. Next week, we have Michigan State. So, it looks like our moral went down a little bit, and so on. And that is really it, guys. And I don't think there's any more I can really talk about. Game's pretty much straightforward, but if you pay the $1 more for unlimited, I think this game just takes it to the next level. It makes it much enjoyable to play, more enjoyable to play. And if you want to play, if you really want a better football game, obviously Madden Mobile is the way to go. But because you can customize the game like this, I think it just makes it a lot just fun, in my opinion. So that is it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Now, if you guys want me to do more videos on Retro Bowl with the college teams, I will definitely do it. If you want me to do a series or whatever, just let me know. I love this game, and you really can play because the games are so quick. You really can play a whole season in an entire day easily. So I'll probably keep playing this. I might just finish the year on and then keep building the team up. But I just wanted to show you the way I'm playing this and the college rosters that I had on here. So definitely you guys can do whatever you want, but this is how I set it up, and I'm fine with it. If you just want to have like all the SEC teams and all ACC teams go at each other, you can do all kinds of stuff with this. So I really like it, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.